Welcome, guys, back to the I Love Wrestling podcast. I'm your host, as always, Justin Woolwine, and we are here with Cowpoke Paul.
Yeehaw, baby. How we doing? How we feeling?
Blessed to be here.
Great to hear. Great to hear.
What can we expect out of Cowpoke tonight at NWA Exodus?
Oh, a little roping and riding, having a good time. Trying to win a battle royal. See if I can get myself a little Caesar's crown.
Stacking them up?
Stacking them up, throwing them out. They're going out this way, that way. Any way I can throw them, they're going out.
Sounds good. What's your biggest expectations after you get said crown?
I mean, onward and upward. I'll wrestle everybody. We're taking it to the top.
Other than the battle royal, what do you think the dark horse match is? What do you think fans should be paying attention to most?
I tell you what, PB Smooth, he's got something to prove in a big match, coming off losing the title, going up against Calvin Takeman. I think they're going to tear this place down.
100%. That's one that fans should be ready for, especially they're going to go everywhere, I bet.
Yep. But I'll tell you what, every match is going to be fantastic tonight. We got a stacked card.
100%. I don't think I've seen a more stacked independent card in quite some time.
It's been a while, yeah.
What do you see going down between Richard Holiday and EC3? Final Flowers.
I mean, I don't know what to expect, but I'll tell you, I'm excited to see it. Okay. I'll tell you that much.
How long have you been a part of the Exodus crew?
Since about the summer. Started training up there, and yeah, it's been a great experience. Loved every minute of it.
What brought you to Exodus?
I'll tell you what, it just came highly recommended, and wanted to be the best wrestler I could possibly be, and it seemed like this was the place to learn to do it and learn from everybody here. There's so much knowledge, so much information. Just soak it all up, try to be the best.
You know, one of the big minds behind Exodus is EC3.
Right.
What was your experience like the first time you met him or was in a room with him?
It was great. It was at a seminar at Rise Wrestling, and I mean, yeah, he's a great guy. You know, you hear a lot, don't meet your heroes, but they weren't talking about EC3, I guess. Yeah.
You know, I've been fortunate enough to have a conversation with him. Great guy, great mind. If you could pick just one thing he's taught you that stuck out the most, what do you think that'd be? Man,
it's so hard to say because it's just so much. You know, it's just 3 months of knowledge, but I don't know, just being comfortable in the ring and having fun. You know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you think he being around somebody like EC3 helps take the pressure off, kind of?
A little bit, yeah, because you have a good mind to sure everything you're gonna do. You know, sure things up.
Seeing how this is the I Love Wrestling podcast, when did Cowpoke fall in love with professional wrestling?
Really, my whole life. I grew up watching it with my mom, my dad, and my whole family was into it. So it's been a lifelong thing for me. I've always been a fan.
What went into the decision to start training and try to break out into this sport?
Well, you know, I started training in 2020, so it was when the world was kind of shut down.
Okay.
There wasn't a lot going on, and honestly, I was just like, I got to get out of the house and do something. So I did that.
Okay. How long did you actually partake in professional wrestling training before you got to?
About 8 months.
8 months?
Yeah, 3 times a week for about 8 months up in Rise Wrestling in Pittsburgh.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was that feeling like when you first got in the ring that first time?
Oh, it was electric. It was all in super short notice too. Didn't know it was going to happen until an hour before.
Okay.
But yeah, it was electric.
Electric. What has been your favorite moment of your career so far?
I would have to say so. Rise Wrestling was where I trained at, and so that was really my home promotion. And I spent I knew those people for years, and then getting to win the title there on their anniversary show in the main event was just. It was surreal. It was great.
Okay. What was your favorite defense of that title?
Well, I defended against Donovan Dijak, but that didn't really go my way. No. But I wrestled him twice, and it was great.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely that one.
Who's been your favorite opponent so far in your career?
Man, I've been fortunate to have so many. I tell you what, I got really early on when I was about a year in, I got to wrestle Lee Moriarty, who we have the same trainer.
Okay.
Brandon Kay is my trainer. He's also Lee's trainer. And that was also on a day's notice. He was supposed to wrestle Brandon Kay, but Brandon Kay got pneumonia. So on a day's notice, I wrestled him, and man, just one of the best wrestlers in the world. They mean it when they call him that.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is one of your biggest goals for your career? What's honestly, one thing you want to achieve?
Honestly, I just want to be the best I can possibly be. I want to wrestle as much as possible and just be the best.
See where I can go?
See where I can go.
Okay. With NWA Exodus, it is the first territory.
That's right.
Of the NWA. How many other territories have you got to wrestle for? If not any, which one are you most excited to maybe travel to next?
Well, I tell you what, I love the Kazanas, JCP. I've been down there. I haven't been on their show, but that's a great show. But really, all the territories are great. You can't go wrong.
Okay.
And, yeah. great wrestling all around.
Do you have your eyes on any of the prizes at, a specific promotion, or do you want them all?
I want them all, man. I'll wrestle anywhere, anytime.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Okay, sounds good. As far as this year goes, what's been like the hardest thing about this year so far? I know we're early in it.
It's early. It's just, cold weather. I feel like it gets everybody down that time of year, and just get in my own head, beating myself up. But, we all persevere and get through these things.
What are you most looking forward to for the rest calendar year?
Rest calendar year, just being the best I can be, wrestling as much as possible, hitting the road, having fun, hanging out with the boys, all the best parts.
And last but not least, if you have a goal for 2025, where's Cowpoke want to be?
Anywhere, everywhere.
Anywhere, everywhere?
Yeah, just wrestle.
Sounds
Wrestle
good.
everywhere. So
Cowpoke, where can we find you on social media?
Cowpoke Paul on everything. Instagram, X.
Easy peasy?
Yeah, YouTube, all of it.
Okay. Thank you, man.